The shortcut was supposed to save us time, but it took something else instead. We were 4 friends driving home from a camping trip. It was almost midnight when Google Maps glitched and showed a detour, an unnamed tunnel that cut straight through the mountain. "No signal," Sarah said, holding up her phone. I slowed the car. The tunnel entrance was carved into solid rock. No lights, just a rusted sign above it. "Do not enter after dark. Active repairs." It looked abandoned, but we were tired and curious, so we entered. At first, it was just dark. Our headlights lit up the damp concrete walls. No other cars, no road markings. Just endless gray. Then came the static. Not from the radio, from somewhere else. Like a distant whisper crawling inside the car. "Did you hear that?" Mark asked. "Shut up," Sarah said. "We're in a tunnel. Sound echoes." But it didn't echo. It hissed. 5 minutes in, the tunnel wasn't ending. GPS, dead. Music, cut. And then I saw it in the rearview mirror, something just outside the glow of our taillights. A shape. No face, no details. Just a dark silhouette running. I pressed the gas. The tunnel kept going. 10 minutes, then 20. We passed a broken-down van. Lights off, engine cold. Inside it, no one. Except a jacket hanging on the seat with something scratched into it. "It never ends! Turn off your headlights!" Mark screamed. "Don't! That's bait! Keep going!" The thing behind us was closer now. I could feel it, like pressure in the air. The back window fogged from the outside. And then the tunnel lights flickered on, for just a second. Enough to show us that the thing wasn't alone anymore. When the headlights cut out, we realized the tunnel didn't just trap us. It watched us. We screamed in sync as the tunnel lights flickered again, this time off completely. Total blackness. No exit. No sounds but our own panic. "Turn the car around!" Sarah yelled. "I can't! There's no space!" I shouted back, fumbling for the brights. That's when Mark whispered, "Guys, there's someone standing just outside the window." I turned my head, and I swear I saw a pale face pressed against the glass, watching us from the dark. Not angry, not human, just curious. Then it was gone. The headlights came back, but dimmer. The walls were now covered in handprints. Some bloody, some child-sized, some not hands at all. We passed a mirror on the wall, just one, but the reflection wasn't ours. The car looked empty. Sarah was sobbing now. "We should have never entered. This isn't a tunnel, it's a trap." And that's when we saw the road sign, not on the wall, in the middle of the tunnel. Bent, rusted with the words, "You were never supposed to come here." I hit the brakes. Mark jumped out before I could stop him. "I'm not dying in this car." He ran into the darkness ahead. We waited. 10 seconds. 20. 1 minute. Silence. Then, the same footsteps as before, coming back. But when the figure came into view, it wasn't Mark. It was wearing his hoodie. Same shoes. Same walk. But the face. It wasn't done forming yet. And it was smiling at us. The thing that looked like Mark, it knew our names before we said a word. Sarah screamed. I hit reverse. The Mark thing just stood there in the tunnel, flickering like bad reception, its face twisted and twitched. Not angry, not demonic, but curious. That was the worst part. Then it spoke. "You're not supposed to be here, but since you are, you'll see what they left behind." Its voice was wrong, like 3 voices layered over each other, out of sync. Sarah lost it. She tried the door, but it wouldn't open. Neither did mine. The locks were melted shut. "Drive," she begged. "Please, just go." So I did. We sped deeper into the tunnel, but now it started to change. The road beneath us cracked and shifted, turning from concrete to dirt. The walls were no longer smooth. They looked like they were made of teeth. And in the rearview mirror, there was no more Mark thing. Just a second car, identical to ours. Same make, same scratches, same air freshener swinging. Inside it, 4 shadows. One of them waved. Sarah tried calling her mom. No signal, of course, but her phone lit up anyway. A message. "You have arrived. Welcome home." She dropped the phone, crying. I slammed the wheel. "We're not staying here." Then the radio turned on by itself. Loud, broken static at first, then a voice. "Exit ahead, but the toll is memory." "What the hell does that mean?" I shouted. The tunnel widened, and yes, there was a sign ahead, exit glowing red. But underneath it, scratched in blood, "If you leave, you won't remember WHO you are." And that's when Sarah whispered, "Wait, what's my last name?" She stared at me, eyes wide. I can't remember my last name. And I couldn't remember hers either. Or mine. Or why we even took this trip. We saw the exit sign glowing red, but something inside us whispered, "It's a lie." The road widened. The exit sign pulsed like a heartbeat. Just below it, the message still burned into our eyes. "If you leave, you won't remember WHO you are." Sarah clutched her head. My name, my parents. I don't know anything anymore. I opened my mouth to reassure her, but I couldn't even remember her birthday, or mine, or where we were going that night. The second car was still behind us, still shadowing our every move, but now it wasn't identical. It was ahead of us, driving toward the exit, same model, same scratches, but no one inside. Yet it moved. And on the back window, in the fog, someone had written, "Choose." We stopped, just a few feet from the glowing doorway. The tunnel behind us was now completely black, like it had been sealed off by something breathing. The radio came on again, softer this time. "Leaving resets the body, staying resets the mind. What would you rather forget, your life or what you saw?" I turned to Sarah. Her nose was bleeding. Her pupils weren't equal anymore. "I don't want to forget," she whispered. "But I don't want to stay here either." Then the thing that wore Mark's hoodie stepped into the light again. But now it looked like me. Same hoodie, same scar above the eyebrow, same eyes. It grinned. "You've already made your choice." The exit started to close like an elevator door. I hit the gas. Sarah screamed. And in that moment, I remembered something. A road sign. 3 hours ago. It read, "Tunnel closed permanently due to disappearances. Do not enter. Turn back." But we hadn't turned back. And now it was too late. We made it out. At least that's what the sky told us. But the world outside didn't feel like ours. The exit closed behind us. Just like that. Darkness was gone. The road became paved again. The stars above twinkled like normal. The car's engine purred. Sarah stopped shaking. It was over, we thought. We pulled over to the first gas station we found. A bright, flickering neon sign that read, "Welcome back. Remember to forget." Inside, everything looked normal. Too normal. The cashier smiled at us. But his name tag said Mark. He looked nothing like our friend, but his eyes, they were exactly the same. He scanned a bottle of water, then paused. "You kids been through the tunnel, huh?" We froze. "Don't worry, you're out now, but you'll see signs, little ones, like flickers, shadows, people who look almost right. Just ignore them, and if one ever says your name, run." On the drive back home, Sarah finally asked, "Do you remember what we were doing before all this?" I didn't. Not really. Bits and pieces. A tent, a joke, a forest, but nothing that felt solid. When I got home, my mom hugged me like she hadn't seen me in years. I checked the mirror. My reflection was fine. But behind me, just for a second, I saw another version of me, wearing the hoodie I lost in the tunnel. The next morning, I opened my phone. It was blank. No photos, no contacts. Just one note saved. "If you're reading this, don't trust the sky." I looked outside. It was sunny, but the sun had 2 shadows. And I knew we never really made it out. We just crossed into a version of the world that let us believe we did.